Verse 28, then led they Jesus from Caiaphas unto the hall of judgment, and it was early, and they themselves went not into the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover. So Jesus was taken away into the judgment hall to be judged. It was early in the morning. They kept him all night. Didn't get no sleep. And they themselves went not into the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover. Remember what the Passover is, right? The Passover is for the children of Israel. Okay? The rest of the 10 tribes are scattered. So the ones that's in Jerusalem are keeping the Passover. The rest of them come to Jerusalem if they want, if they remember to keep the Passover. The Passover is when the Lord delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt the first time. And the reason I said first time is because he's going to do it again. So he delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt by the hand of Moses. They went into Egypt, and there was a Pharaoh that didn't know Joseph, because when they first went in, they wasn't in captivity. But then a Pharaoh arose that didn't know Joseph, and so they was made to do hard bondage, hard labor under another Pharaoh. And they cried unto the Lord, so the Lord delivered them. So in the deliverance, the Lord told them to put blood on the doorpost and lintel, and when the death angel passed through, it's going to kill the firstborn of all the Egyptians. But it's going to pass over Israel. Now, if they had not obeyed the word of God and didn't put that blood on them posts and lintels, then the death angel would have killed them also. But they obeyed. They kept the Passover, and they had to do certain things. They had to eat the bread, the unleavened bread, and they had to eat it standing. So they kept the Passover. And that's when the Lord delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt. But he's going to do it again. What are you talking about again? They not in Egypt again. Oh, yes, we are. That's why you need to reread the scriptures, because we are in Egypt again. What do you mean we? Who are you talking about? Do you look like me? Did you come over into this country in the African slave trade, on the Atlantic slave trade? Then you Israel, and you're in Egypt. No, this America. Yeah, it's America, but it's Egypt again. In slave ships. That's where we are. We're in the land of our captivity, and we're not getting up out of here until Jesus come to redeem us. Till Jesus come and get us up out of here. Okay, that's why I say again. So when he comes back, he's coming to deliver us from Egypt again. You need to understand that. Yeah, you need to understand that. All right? So they're keeping the Passover